a raised up bar, you know, with a cocktail bar right in the middle. The concept is beautiful. It's amazing, you know. Welcome back to Hospitality Asia channel on HAPA TV. I'm Jennifer Ong, and we have Peter Wagner again with us, Resort Manager of Anantara Desaru Coast Resorts and Villas. And this time he's going to talk about Sea.Fire.Salt restaurant as well as the Observatory bar. Hi, Peter.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
That was very fast. Back to Desaru and back here.
Happy to be here again.
Yes, so we spoke about the Anantara Resort, we spoke about the spa. Let's now come to the F&B side of Anantara. You have a beautiful restaurant that is just by the beachfront. That's called Sea.Fire.Salt restaurant, right? And then you've got the Observatory bar, which is situated right up, suspended up and facing, again, the beautiful sea. Let's start with shall we start with the bar and then we move on to the restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us more about the Observatory bar. And I mean, a bar is a bar, but that's not just a bar, okay?
Well, I think the important thing to know about the Observatory bar is it's, as a matter of fact, the location.
Yes.
As it already says, Observatory bar. I mean, it's a bar high up. Basically, you can have a 360 degrees view around the resort, overlooking the resort to the ocean, and the view is actually just magnificent. I mean, it's breathtaking. I would say it's one of the favorite spots I have actually in the resort, and so telling us a lot of guests actually that that's their favorite spot. It's an awesome location.
It is. I must say, yeah, you know, it's a beautiful location within the resort because you get to see everything, and it's true. It's really true. Peter's, when he said breathtaking, it is, you know. And in fact, you know, I really loved it so much. I was thinking, oh, it'd be so nice if I could create the same concept back home, like build a house, build a whole bay situated in the middle of of course, no beach, but green, and build a raised up bar, you know, with a cocktail bar right in the middle. The concept is beautiful. It's amazing, you know, and you have quite a full menu, and not just, you know, not just the typical bar snacks, but you have a quite a full menu there, isn't it?
Well, we have bar snacks, right, obviously, but we are very flexible in that. I mean, if guests want to have you know, a bigger variety of food options in the bar, we can also serve that in the bar.
Right.
So we are very flexible in terms of that. Yes.
And you've got and you also specialize in cocktails, don't you? The place?
Yes. We have a good variety of cocktails. We have different kind of gins. So it's a very nice bar, especially for the evening before going for dinner, to have a drink or two, and to enjoy. Yeah.
You know, one thing I love about this place, right? They're so creative. You go from one place that has a happy hour, 1-for-1, from 4 to 6 p.m. and then it goes on to another location, 6 to 8 p.m. and then it finishes at the Observatory bar from 8 to 10 p.m. I really like that concept of your happy hour, bringing your guests from one. It starts off with which pool was it? Was it not the infinity pool, right? The lagoon pool.
Yes.
So it starts with the lagoon pool, happy hour, 2 hours. And then it goes to the infinity pool, 2 hours. And then it ends up in the Observatory bar for 2 hours of cocktail. I really love that concept, you know, to introduce that sort of
it's not only happy. It's not only a happy hour. It's a happy evening.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, that was really nice. And so so at what time does the Observatory bar open?
The Observatory bar opens at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's also a very famous space where you can have your afternoon tea. So we also serve afternoon tea in the Observatory bar,
right?
Which is also very popular.
Right, and then it finishes. What time does it finish?
It's open until 11:30 in the evening, always depending on how many guests are there. still.
and the weather and the people and everything else. Okay, right. And it's open 7 days a week, isn't it?
It is. Yes, right? It is.
Okay. Beautiful place. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's move now to Sea.Fire.Salt restaurant that's situated right at the front by the beach. And tell us about that restaurant.
As you said, Sea.Fire.Salt, right located at the beach, so a very, very beautiful beach view. It's our signature restaurant, Sea.Fire.Salt, with international food, but focused on seafood and on meat. It's a very famous restaurant, not only for hotel guests. We also have a lot of guests coming from outside, actually, from the other resorts, but also from JB around the corner. We have in our Sea.Fire.Salt restaurant Saturdays the brunch starts at 11:30. With a DJ, so that is also very popular actually. Many guests are joining the brunch. It's at the moment the only brunch in the destination, so it's very popular.
Right. Yeah, and it's everything is so fresh, right? It's seafood, it's meats, and it's all. And you've got an open kitchen, isn't it? You can literally watch the chefs, the whole team of chefs, preparing dinner. Beautiful show kitchen as well, and you've got a good range of wines as well, don't you?
We have, we have a very good range of wines. Also here, we are at the moment actually looking into changing the menu to make it even more variety and better wines to have a good option for all travelers, for all guests.
Yeah, that's nice. And what are the signature dishes at Sea.Fire.Salt? What is it you must try and you must have?
Well, we have a tomahawk, which is very favorite, very popular. We have seafood tower, where you have all kind of different seafoods. So we have a few very popular and good dishes.
And a must try
actually.
when you get there, isn't it? Yeah. And I love the oysters. I must say that oysters were really fresh. I mean, it's beautiful. I also like the fact that you make your own breads and you have the bread platter that comes with different types of bread, different types of your in-house homemade butter. I think that was really, the charcoal was good, the seaweed butter was good, and what's the third one?
The hummus.
The hummus was good. Yeah. So I love the fact that there's so much of creativity in just even the simplest thing, the simple touches, and of course quality. Right at the seafront, so can't complain. So of course, that also tells us why the Sea.Fire.Salt restaurant, as well as the Observatory Bar, are also nominated as a nominee for the HAPA Awards Malaysia Series 2022 for the best restaurant and the best bar. Places, I would call these hidden treasures, hidden places of Malaysia that one should not miss and should visit and should go for sure. So any last message to our audience before we let you off back to Desaru?
Well, obviously come to visit us, right? That's book early and come to visit us and enjoy the resort and the resort facilities. Yeah, and I fully support what Peter said. I fully recommend that you go, and it's a nice place. I mean, pick the right time to go where there's enough. That's sun. There's long stay. Long enough stay for you. At least 2-3 nights. I think 2 nights is still too short. 3 nights and above. Yeah, and bring your kids. There's cycling. There's bird watching, which I missed out. I'm going to go back again. Yeah. And the happy hours, don't forget. Yeah, really, really nice to have you here, Peter. Thank you very much. And safe trip back to Desaru. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
And the next time I see you will be at the red carpet for the dinner. Yeah. So that was Peter Wagner, Resort Manager of Anantara Desaru Coast Resort and Villas. I'm Jennifer Ong, signing off on HAPA TV. See you again soon.